the strongest anime character? We're not just talking about a guy who punches hard, we're diving into the realm of absolute unfathomable power. Prepare yourself as we meticulously rank 20 of the most ludicrously overpowered beings ever conceived, to finally crown the ultimate champion of anime. From bone-shattering warriors who redefine physical limits to mind-bending cosmic entities capable of reshaping existence itself, this ranking goes far beyond your typical power level debate. This isn't simply about who's strongest at a given moment, this is a battle for the apex of power, period. Can a character who spent their life mastering martial arts triumph over a literal embodiment of death itself? Or can pure strength overcome beings that play with time like clay? We're gonna settle this age-old question right here, right now, by exploring raw fighting ability, reality-shattering abilities, and of course, the elusive power of omnipotence. The gauntlet is laid, the challengers await, only one character will seize the throne, ascending above the realm of mere mortals. But the question that remains is, who's it gonna be? Get ready because we're about to reveal them. Let's find out. This deep dive requires a solid framework. That's why we're categorizing these titans into 5 distinct power tiers, representing levels of strength, powers, and overall influence on the cosmic order. Tier 5, Peak Fighters. The very apex of martial arts. Warriors capable of tearing mountains apart and shattering tectonic plates with their raw power. But these legends primarily reside in the realm of physical might. No crazy tricks, no hacks. Tier 4, Hax Masters. These characters bend the rules of anime and use reality-twisting powers. These are the characters that are seemingly invincible by their bizarre and sometimes illogical abilities. Tier 3, Immortals. For many, these would appear unbeatable, able to shrug off nearly every attack known. Their regeneration capabilities will have you second-guessing ever considering facing one. Tier 2, Reality Warpers. These characters command fundamental cosmic laws. The scale at which their abilities can bend reality are far from mere limitations of logic or physics. They shape reality to their liking. Tier 1, Omnipotence. The top of the food chain. They wield absolute power over every concept and existence. Their capabilities will dwarf the other tiers by far. Each of these combatants will be rigorously scrutinized and placed according to the scale of their actual accomplishments, inherent power capabilities, and overall destructive potential and scale in battle. We begin this countdown by entering Tier 5, the Peak Fighters, the undisputed paragons of physical mastery. Here, we're introduced to characters whose legacies are forged with intense and extremely devoted martial arts and raw might. Number 20, Yujiro Hanma, Baki. The ogre and the strongest creature alive. The living embodiment of power. Yujiro's body and skills are more like an evolutionary anomaly than a human being. Yujiro's raw muscle allows him to punch through concrete and demolish reinforced glass. The man single-handedly defeats armed military units as an effortless morning ritual. Yujiro's skill is in essence about total combat dominance in every conceivable form. Strength, power, technique. An absolute animal. Number 19, Thorfinn, Vinland Saga. A warrior blessed with the reflexes of the gods. From his brutal and heartbreaking beginnings to his later life, Thorfinn undergoes transformation from a revenge-obsessed fighter to one that is focused on becoming a true warrior. No kills. Thorfinn possesses inhumane strength, reaction time, and combat precisions. Using agility, speed, and his raw swordsman skills, he often takes down much larger and seemingly more powerful fighters. Number 18, Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star. One-hit pressure point kills, the successor to Hokuto Shinken. A practitioner of near-mystical martial arts that combines strikes at acupuncture points which ultimately destroy opponents from within. In terms of anime fighting, he really did set the bar early. Kenshiro is capable of unleashing a seemingly limitless torrent of fatal blows within only mere seconds. Kenshiro embodies destructive martial artistry. Number 17, Whitebeard, One Piece, the man who can create quakes. The captain of the Whitebeard Pirates was not given the title of the strongest man lightly. This gentle giant was able to generate tectonic-scale earthquakes through simply smashing at the air. Whitebeard possessed strength far beyond the human form. In that single hand, he is capable of throwing entire ships around with sheer muscular ability, all the while crushing those caught within its massive wake. Number 16. Escanor, 7 Deadly Sins, the one who is simply unstoppable. Starting off meek, almost comically weak, the power surge when the sun crests allows Escanor to tap into the One. While the strength of his sun power grows, he grows into his strongest iteration, the One, in essence rendering him close to an unstoppable behemoth. This brute of a man has become synonymous with the words unrivaled, able to carve the mountains surrounding the battlefield. While each one of them has displayed power beyond comparison in terms of sheer combative expertise, against the forces of reality altering Hax, or Immortality, these giants of war would almost undoubtedly fall by the wayside. Now entering the warp dimensions of Tier 4, these Hax Masters. These titans manipulate and completely circumvent logic. Instead of physical raw power, they bend reality at their fingertips. Number 15. Gojo Satoru, Jujutsu Kaisen. The six-eye sorcerer and his all-seeing eyes make him untouchable. An incredible prodigy possessing powers so great they were deemed beyond explanation. The six-eyed sorcerer is quite frankly unkillable, but perhaps most well known for his incredible limitless ability, where space and matter completely fold onto itself, rendering any form of harm to nothing. Number 14. Aizen Sosuke, Bleach, a master manipulator and genius. The most calculating and patient chess master you'll ever have to come against. Using complete hypnosis, Aizen is a puppeteer to both friends and foes, making it appear like someone is completely defenseless when they're about to unleash untold havoc upon you. Number 13. Madara Uchiha, Naruto, the legendary shinobi reincarnated from the dust of time. Possessing an unholy power and command over an intense quantity of chakra, this character could probably hold his own with the greatest combatants of Tier 5 in this very list. He is primarily listed here due to his incredibly dangerous Sharingan Eye technique, which gives him mastery over space and time. He uses these skills in order to warp time and create powerful illusions, trapping you within his warped realities. Number 12. Giorno Giovanna, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He can alter the actions taken to stop him with an inescapable outcome. Giorno possesses the absurd Golden Experience Requiem stand, which can completely nullify any attempt to change the outcome. Any actions directed at his own removal from existence, no matter the measure of intent, will, or raw destructive capacity, will reset as no, meaning this opponent can seemingly take everything thrown at them again and again. Number 11. Anos Valdegode, the misfit of Demon King Academy, the overly powerful Demon King who overpowers all, including fate. This arrogant character, also the reincarnation of the evilest king of all, demonstrates a unique kind of power. One that is simply put, that of not only raw and overwhelming destructive capacity, but more so, its ability to completely void all forms of reality warping abilities. Moreover, when it does, he possesses full self-resurrection, for good measure. While each of these Hax-based power users possesses the edge over our strong fighters, their Hax powers are rendered less effective against those possessing true immortality. Now descending deeper, we find ourselves entering a place outside of typical realms. We step into Tier 3, the Immortals. What does combat and strategy really matter if the opponents are incapable of being completely neutralized? Death itself has seemingly forgotten their names. Number 10. Alucard, Hellsing, a living legend that is constantly expanding itself with every single blood gained. Considered among many anime and manga fans to be an unstoppable powerhouse, Alucard possesses near limitless regeneration capacity. With approximately 3 million individual lives, he is incredibly hard to kill or neutralize through standard means. Each enemy, once destroyed, he takes on their essence of power through a ritual, giving him access to a vast pool of powers. Number 9. Bond, 7 Deadly Sins, Undefeated Bandit. Having tasted the drink of immortality, Bond the Undead has developed complete self-regeneration that has very few, if any, limits. After being injured, any attempt to cause any further injury are quickly regenerated within a blink of an eye, making combat seemingly pointless. Number 8. Rimuru Tempest. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, a being whose capabilities are boundless by the absorption and evolution. What once started off as nothing but an ordinary slime, this character possesses the remarkable capability of literally assimilating, ingesting their foes to strengthen himself. It's an interesting blend of pure destruction, self-growth through assimilation, which, on top of that, is extremely powerful on account of the power scaling possibilities being limitless. It becomes incredibly apparent, however, what even a being capable of escaping death multiple times might fare if they were at the whim of some cosmic entity that commands fate. Now entering the heart of the unknown, welcome to Tier 2, the realm of reality warpers. Forget petty limitations, forget simple rules. These characters warp fundamental elements of fate, completely unbinding themselves from all rules known to physics. Number 7. Yhwach Bleach, a character that is omniscient and controls the very threads of the future. Yhwach possesses immense raw power in terms of physical skill, but his power resides beyond in a far deeper conceptual plane of the manipulation of time. Specifically, his ability to gaze into the future and change to better suit his own outcome is near game-breaking. Number 6. Medaka Kurakami, Medaka Box, a power that sees the system in its completeness, one that is above all and everyone. Perhaps the single most absurd power known in manga, Medaka has been gifted all kinds of absurd and overwhelming capabilities such as skill manipulation and can complete in which her capabilities extend and manifest as absurdly destructive when it goes in opposition of another. Number 5. Haruhi Suzumiya, the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, a reality warper with untapped power through accidental godhood. Possessing almost limitless and completely uncontrollable godlike reality-bending powers through no effort, this reality warping occurs unconsciously, which, when considering how truly destructive they are, might in and of itself make her quite an extremely powerful foe. Perhaps more of a terrifying threat that operates on raw and unconscious power, making her unpredictable, dangerous, and overall far stronger than many believe. Ultimately, what can exist as truly ultimate, outside of conceptual definitions of power, if something is truly omnipotent? Now arriving to the ultimate echelons of power, we enter Tier 1, the true omnipotent gods. Their dominion stretches past known realms, and they command, reshape, and destroy as a simple thought. Number 4. The Truth, Full Metal Alchemist, the unchangeable embodiment of universal exchange, of creation, of obliteration, that which can neither be destroyed nor contained. Existing simply as a plane beyond definition, the truth embodies the absolute cosmic law of equivalent exchange itself. The truth controls all creation, matter, and in itself, the truth can be argued as the foundation for all life and logic. That cannot simply be placed, categorized, nor defined using language or conventional systems. Number 3. Madoka Kaname, Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the goddess who reshaped reality, transcending time, space, and the very concept of existence. Madoka is no longer bound by mortal limitations. She exists as the very essence of hope, weaving the past, present, and future into a single divine will. As the law of cycles, she rewrote the fundamental mechanics of the magical girl system, erasing despair before it could even manifest. In doing so, she transcended the multiverse itself, becoming an omnipresent entity beyond linear existence. Madoka is neither bound nor constrained. She is the guiding force behind fate itself, a being beyond conceptual defeat. Number 2. Anti-Spyro, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, the cosmic tyrant who exists beyond time, space, and all dimensions. The Anti-Spiral is not just powerful, it is an entity that has transcended the very fabric of existence. Operating on a level so absurdly beyond comprehension, it exists outside the laws of time, space, and reality itself. With mastery over probability, manipulation, multiverse warping, and infinite energy reserves, the Anti-Spiral effortlessly suppresses entire civilizations, freezing evolution and dictating the fate of all life forms. It can create entire dimensions, alter fundamental laws of physics, and trap even the most powerful beings in infinite dream worlds where resistance is futile. Number 1. Zeno, Dragon Ball Super, the small destroyer that makes multiverse erasing child's play. Considered by some to be both the most pure and the most dangerous entity of existence, Zeno can utterly obliterate any reality as simple a whim. He makes it seem like child's play. One casual movement is more than capable of utterly deleting anything in its path. So that's our definitive and incredibly rigorous ranking. Do you agree with our selection? Does anyone deserve a spot higher? Let the battle commence within our comments below. In the world of anime, strength isn't simple physical superiority or being immune to damage. Rather, it's a journey. To truly touch on what true dominance represents is to reach a height that seems beyond dimensions or reality altogether. A pure dominance through omnipotence. Drop your rankings in the comments below. Who is your ultimate contender? And should have they been placed elsewhere? Tell us everything, and make sure to subscribe for further anime debates of similarly titanic proportions, with many new top 20s and many exciting anime subjects. Till next time.